It's me again. So today I'm going to be doing a story time on how I won $5,000 when I was 16 years old and how I built my own business off the ground with God's help, of course. So before I pull out my poster and y'all be all shocked and jaw dropped and whatever. Okay. I can't get into the first part. That's going to be a whole nother video. But okay, I'm going to do the second part. Okay. So, this is last year of February 25th. I thought about doing a cake for my dance team at my church. So I go to the Potter's House of Dallas. And those of you know me, that they know that I dance. So, on the praise dance team. So, I was making a cake because I think we was doing a potluck or something. I'm not sure. But we was doing a potluck. And I decided to do a chocolate cake, a chocolate or vanilla cake. I can't remember. But then I had bought all this stuff to make a cake. And then I got home and I was like, I should make cupcakes. And I was like, nah, I'm making cake pops. Because I had saw something on Instagram. I was scrolling through my feed or whatever. And I saw a cake pop. I was like, oh, shoot, that's easy. So I went and got me sticks or whatever. I tried my hands at it and I brought it to dance practice that Tuesday. Everybody was like, oh, girl, that's good. And I was like, okay, that's a bet. Okay. And so I brought it that Thursday because I have dance practice Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 to 9. And then, what was I saying?
You said you brought it Thursday.
Oh, yeah, I brought it Thursday. And then, okay, I had this brown basket. I'm going to bring it out in my next video, my second part. But it was a brown basket, like this big. And inside I had about like 20 cake pops of all flavors. So my flavors, I had Oreo, I had red velvet, I had German chocolate, I had strawberry shortcake, Snickers, and Butterfinger. And I started selling them out the blue. I just started selling them to my mom's choir and like to my dance team and around the church. And once I started selling them, it became into a business. So I have an old card. Let me see if I have an old card. What it used to look like versus what it looks now. But I used to sell it out that little basket. And when I sold out the basket, I used to sell them for $1. So I was making a little change, you know. And then one Sunday I went to church and Bishop T.D. Jakes, he had sponsored this young entrepreneur contest for Mega Fest of 2017. 2016.
No, 17, you're right.
16 or 17. I can't remember. But then I signed, my mom was like, oh, you should sign up for that. I did not think I could win. Like, I would be able even to be in that competition at all. Like who would think, oh, I'm going to be in that competition? Maybe I won't even get, like, get my card pulled or anything. I didn't believe it. I can't find my original card, but I'm going to show you my updated card in a little bit. So, I got in the contest. Okay, knowing this church has like 60,000 people that go to this church. And so, I signed up for it. And out of 2,000 kids, out of the high school level, only 5 can get picked. And out of that 5, I was one of them. Girl, I don't know why I'm calling y'all girls. Guys, I almost had a heart attack. Like, out of 2,000 kids, like, why me, you know? And so, I was happy. I was like, oh, shoot, I got to find a way to decorate them now. And so, I found a way how to put my cake pop sticks as actually, like, a bling stick. I'll show at the end of this video some pictures of what my stuff looked like and some pictures of the judges. Okay, so knowing it was like a day or two before the competition in Dallas, so I get there, like my heart dropped. Like I was so scared. There was butterflies all in my stomach and everything. I just couldn't believe it. So then after that, we had to get signed in. It was like knowing there was only 3 black people. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. There was only 3 black people. 3 black girls out of the whole high school group. and only 2 of us made it. It was me and this other girl. I think her invention or her business was like something about if when kids get lost, you can push this button. You know how them old folks be having like life alert. They press it on their chest or something. It was something like that. But and then it was mine, the business, because I was all G'd up and everything. I mean, I had my hat, I can't find my apron. It might be to the washer, but this was my hat. And I had everything done. I even brought a platter. I put my cake pops on a platter. My head big. I put my cake pops on a platter, on a silver platter, and there was only 5 high school and there was 5 elementary competitors. And then the bishop, he was the one who sponsored it, so he did the introduction and everything. I was just sitting up straight. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I really didn't think that was my place to be in such a, like, God pulled me to be in a high calling. I didn't know that. So then, after that, it was my turn to go up. Thank God, I was the last person. Saved the best for last, y'all. They saved me. There was this dude that went first. Okay, pause. There was 2 different types of prizes. There was a 15,000 prize and there was a 5,000 prize. They should have had 10,000, but it was 15, and it was 5. So I got the 5,000. I mean, I was really proud for the boy that got 15,000 because he made this thing where policemen, people in their cars, the police won't have to shoot. They have to type in the digits into the car, like the car door. So it's the car door, and then say I'm the police. I'd be like, "Can I see your registration, please?" And then all they have to do is slide it through the window or something. And then I guess the police type something in. But it was real smart the way he explained it. I have a little clip. I'll insert it at the end. But it was my turn. And so I went up. I was breathing hard and everything. I was like, so it was, it was 6 judges. And I went to each one and I was like, I have blah, 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 blah flavors. And they picked 2. All 6 of them picked 2 flavors. And so when they picked the flavors, I was like, ooh, I hope they like it. And it was like, this lady was like, ooh, this is pretty. I was like, thank you. And so, no, and I was still scared, like, I was trying to pee my pants, like, that type scared. And so I was talking, and the only reason I was the only one that gave me my digits of, like, how many I've sold. So that point of time, I remember some of it. I sold 800 cake pops. I made 900 in profit. And then I did a fundraiser, too, and I think I gave 120 away for that fundraiser or donation. And they was like shocked by my results, and I sold them. It takes me 50 cents to make 1 cake pop, and I sell them for 2. Depends if you want gourmet or whatever. It depends. The price goes up, or if you want a dozen, 2 dozen, it goes up. So then I gave them all my digits, my calculations for each cake pop, and then after that, I said how I built my my business and when it was created and everything, and where I get my inspiration from. It's basically my mom and my grandparents, because they're the main ones that can cook, and my grandparents have a restaurant, but that's another story. That's gonna be in another video. But so I sat back down and I was like, okay, give us a moment for all the judges to look over all the participants cases or whatever. So that took about like 10 minutes. We were just sitting there and they was all chatting. I didn't have no room to chat. Like, I was so scared. I was like, look, I can't. And we was all in one long row. And then, I mean, there was kids that came all the way from like New York, Alaska, Washington. And out of that 5, I got picked. I was like, oh my gosh, that's unreal. But then after that, so they came out with these big checks, right? Like this. I'm not going to flip it around until later. Until I call my own name. It was big old checks like this. I was like, oh shoot. And then, okay, so they had the names on the back. I could kind of peek, but when it got to the last one, I did not want to peek because I was like, Lord, if this is me, if it's your will, then it's in your will. If it's not, it's not. And I was so sure that I wasn't going to win. Because I was like, why me? You know? And so it got to the last person. And they said, the last participant goes to Nia Rush. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was July the 1st, 2017, last year. And so when they had done that, let me set this back up. When they had done that, it was news reporters everywhere, news reporters and bloggers everywhere. They was like, "Can I get your picture? Can I get a little interview? Can I tape you of an interview saying how about your business or whatever?" I was still in shock. I was like, "Sir, wait a minute." I couldn't believe it. I couldn't even believe my eyes. And all I could see in the crowd was my mom crying. That's what made me cry, because I try to keep myself together, you know. But if my mama cried, I cried. But she was telling me how proud she was. And this random lady came up to me and she was like, "Can you do my wedding in Atlanta? I'll fly you out and everything for free. Just do my cake pops." And I was like, hold on, what? And so from then, my business just started booming. And so ever since then, I've been getting different orders and everything, different opportunities. And there's still an opportunity I haven't told you yet that's a big surprise. It should be uploaded in the middle of this week. But y'all be ready for that. But this is my updated card. And I do have a website. You can go to my website. I'm going to leave it in the description. But it got to the point where I didn't believe in myself before all of this happened. I was like, I didn't believe this could be a whole business or whatever. And now I'm making money off of it. And so now I just thank God for that opportunity and that exposure to be able to win something like that. And now I have more confidence in what I do. And so I guess I'll show you the other part too in the next video. So see you later.
Monica, are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now.
And I started my own nonprofit, called Gift of Reading.
My product is Cowboy Jay's barbecue sauce. So I